Well, let us now take a look at some of the events that made news in the Northeast recently.
Manipur Finance Minister Yumnam Joykumar recently presented a deficit budget of Rs 851.41 crore for the 2017-18 financial year. This was the first full budget of the N. Biren Singh-led government after it came to power in March. The government had presented a vote on account on March 21 for use for its 4 months. In the budget, the government allocated Rs 30 crore for implementation of startup policy, while an amount of Rs 35 crore has been allocated for construction of women markets in Ukhrul. Talking about goods and services tax, Joykumar said under the new levy, the state government will generate a revenue of around Rs 700 crore annually. He also promised to provide piped drinking water to every household of the state by 2022. A roadshow was held in Shillong recently to promote a new scheme, Kisan Sampada. The event was organized by the Union Ministry of Food Processing Industries in association with the Indian Chamber of Commerce. Additional Chief Secretary P.W. Inkti graced the inaugural function as chief guest. Addressing the gathering, Inkti said the scheme would benefit the entrepreneur and urged them to make most of the opportunities available to them. As many as 21 students took part in an astronomy camp at the Jorhat Planetarium and Science Center recently. The 5-day camp was organized with the aim to help students explore the basics of astronomy. The camp provided students an opportunity to participate in a real-world research project to determine the orbit of a near-Earth asteroid from direct astronomical observations. Students also learned to apply college-level physics, astronomy, calculus and programming skills to calculate celestial coordinates, local objects on celestial images, and write software that measures the positions and movements of asteroids through videos shown in projector. Chief Minister Mukul Sangma launched Mission Football Tournament in Shillong recently in a bid to promote football in the state. The initiative aims to produce quality footballers and boost sports activities in the province. Besides providing training and coaching opportunities to budding players, government would upgrade and create new infrastructure in different parts of the state under the mission. A special focus would also be given on participation and promotion of the sport among women. Jorhat District Administration and Joint Director of Health has increased the medical camps in all the flood-affected villages of Jorhat in order to prevent possible outbreak of epidemic and waterborne diseases, as the overall flood situation has improved in the last few days. A large number of flood-affected people and sick persons were treated and free medicines were distributed at the health camps. Some of the villages were still reeling under the inundated flood water. On a similar note, Vijaya Bank, Jorhat District Branch under Corporate Social Responsibility distributed relief materials to flood-affected people of Malo, Pathar area villages. The bank employees handed over drinking water, rice, milk, biscuit, bread and clothes each to nearly 400 inmates of the 2 relief camps at Malo, Pathar and Surabadai. Many in the flood-hit Kaziranga who have been rendered homeless have been evacuated to relief camps and were provided shelter and other food materials. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh recently gave a check of Rs 1.08 crore to All Manipur Petroleum Product Transporters Association and the All Manipur Bulk LPG Transporters Association to compensate for damage inflicted on oil tankers and LPG carriers and injuries suffered by drivers and helpers on Imphal-Dimapur Highway and Imphal-Jiribam Highway between November last year and January this year. Biren handed over Rs 1 crore 7 lakh 1094 to the All Manipur Petroleum Product Transporters Association, while Rs 1 lakh 40,000 was given to the All Manipur Bulk LPG Transporters Association at a press conference held at the Chief Minister's Secretariat. Braving all odds including bunds, blockades, heavy rainfall, landslides and gun bomb attacks, drivers and their helpers have been transporting fuel throughout the year. Biren also announced that Rs 58 lakh had been sanctioned to purchase a recovery van to help the drivers and transporters at the time of any accident or emergency on the national highways. The first batch of Northeast Hajj pilgrims set out for their journey for the annual pilgrimage to the holiest place Mecca. Hajj pilgrims before departing for the annual Hajj pilgrimage gathered in Guwahati. Altogether, 4,472 pilgrims from 5 northeastern states will visit Mecca this year under the guidance of Joint State Hajj Committee and Northeast Hajj Reception Committee. The journey will continue till July 31. Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal held a review meeting to discuss the flood situation and prevailing work culture in various departments of the government. In a meeting held with senior government officials at Janta Bhavan, he asked the officials to speed up file movements in various government departments to expedite works in the state. The Chief Minister also thanked the media persons for the positive role they played during the floods in Assam, which helped government in rescue and relief operations. In the meeting, the CM also reiterated the government's commitment of fulfilling expectations of the people and asked all to work in the spirit of Team Assam. Thousands of Kanwadiyas gathered in the Sukleshwar temple in Guwahati on Monday morning of the Shravan month to offer prayers to Lord Shiva. The pilgrims also offered holy water fetched from the Ganges river to the Shivlingas. The entire temple reverberated as devotees broke into loud chants of Bol Bum to hail Lord Shiva. Also known as Shravan, the month of Sawan is the 5th month of the Hindu calendar. Devotees observe a fast on Mondays during the month and throng temples to offer prayers to Lord Shiva to seek his blessings. Union Minister of State Independent Charge for Development of Northeastern Region or DERNIER and MS PMO Dr. Jitendra Singh recently laid the foundation stone of the first ever hostel for Northeast students on the campus of Jawaharlal Nehru University. During the inaugural ceremony, Dr. Singh said that it has been a long wait for today's event to take place. He highlighted that JNU has more than 8,000 students, out of which there are more than 600 students from Northeast than any other mainland states outside Northeast region. The Northeast Council is funding 100% for the construction of Barak Hostel with an amount of Rs 28.30 crore. The construction of hostel will be completed within 3 years' time and will accommodate 400 students, out of which it will be available for 200 boys and 200 girls. Out of 400 vacancies, 320 will be available for Northeast students and 84 students from rest of the states. On the occasion, Dr. Singh released a book titled Fixity and Fluidity, depicting history, politics and culture of Northeast India.